You're listening to the WBT Podcast with Michael Lodge. Listen to all of our podcasts at www.wbtpod.com. Stay informed. Let's get started.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.
And welcome to the WBT. This is Michael Lodge. I'm glad that you've joined me on this beautiful Saturday morning. I tell you, it's about, let's see what time it is. It's about noontime, so it's all, morning's gone. But I had a cup of coffee, so I spent the morning well. But listen, I got some pet peeves, and one of the pet peeves is, if you make an appointment with me, keep the appointment. If you make the appointment, keep the appointment. I keep all of my appointments. I never miss an appointment. And usually if I'm going to the appointment, I'm 15 minutes early to the appointment. That's just my rule. So I had a realtor said, okay, we're going to be here at 10:45. Made the appointment 2 days ago. Said they were going to have some buyers look at the place, so they made the appointment. I cleaned everything up, got everything ready to go, spit and shined everything. 10:45 came, 11:30 came, now it's noontime, no show. I think it's highly unprofessional when people do not show for their appointments. And especially if they're late, that's even worse. That's another 100 points off your mark. You listen. Try hard. When you make a commitment to do something, fulfill it. I tell you, it's very, very important to do that. Especially when I had the two realtors say, one called me and texted me, yeah, we're going to be there. The other one called me and said, yeah, I'm going to be there. And then no one shows up. It's kind of stupid. It really is stupid, okay? So, anyway, so that's my pet peeve. That's one of my things that really gnaws at me, if you really want to know the truth, is when people do not keep their commitments to me. So listen, we're at the end of the second quarter. January, February, March. What's the first quarter? June, July. January, February, March, April, May, June. Now we're in end of June, and we are ending the second quarter. And I want to know, and this is the question to each of you guys who own businesses, what is your financial position at the moment? Do you know what your sales were? Do you know what your expenses were? Do you know what areas you need to make changes in or tweak a little bit? Listen, you've had 2 quarters now. The other issue is, have you compared what your results against what you projected that you were going to do? And if you are going to tell me that you did not do a business plan for 2019, I should take a big old paddle out and start whacking you guys, because that's vital to run any business. So anyway, it's the end of the second quarter. You should be talking with your accountants right now and sitting down and knowing exactly what happened. And I encourage you this, because I do this with all my clients, okay? At the end of every quarter, at the end of the second quarter especially, because it's half year, you need to sit down, scrub the numbers, and figure out what happened. Scrub the numbers month by month. You can do what is called a pull across, where you see January, February, March, April, May, June, all across. And you can go line by line and say, how come we reported this in this month, but we didn't report it in the next month or last month? Those are the types of questions, because there could be something that has been missed, especially in revenue. A lot of people underreport their revenue because they did not book correctly. Sometimes that revenue is sitting over on the balance sheet. Sometimes it's sitting down the expense side. If you see anything that looks suspicious, ask the questions. Listen, a scrub meeting with your accountant is vital. All you have to do is take out maybe an hour or 2 hours out of your day, or even the weekend if you want to, and sit down and look at the results of your business. If you're not doing that, you're not being a responsible business owner, because those financial statements are the story of your business. If you've got debt still showing on your balance sheet and you know that you don't have any debt, you know that you've paid it off, it means something has been recorded incorrectly. So, listen, second quarter, time to scrub your financials, get it done, because it is an important aspect of running a business. Remember, your financial statement is a storybook of your business. It tells you the story of why you're not bringing in enough revenue. Sometimes it tells you, why did your expenses go up? But you know what? Let me tell you something. The question is not, a lot of times, is why did the expenses go up? Expenses remain the same. It was your revenue that went down. Ask the question, why did your revenue go up? And how are you going to make it up in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, what you lost in the first and second quarter? Are you asking those kinds of questions? It's vital. Do you know what the word vital is? It means that it's life-threatening. Come on. This is so common sense. I know that a lot of you look at your bank account and you say, okay, great, I've got enough to cover rent, I've got enough to cover payroll, I have some taxes coming out, I've got cash in the bank. That's not your financial results. Your financial results are to examine what's happened on your financial statement so you know exactly what you need to do. Now, a lot of you are saying, oh, my expenses, poor me, my expenses are growing. It's not your expenses most of the time. It's that income. Your income has dropped. Why? What product line is not making the ship? That's not getting you anywhere. And ask the question, why is it not getting you anywhere? Why is it that your salespeople are not selling it? There's a whole bunch of questions, right? I'm not the one that should be asking it. You should be asking this. Now listen, I'm going to give you an offer here, okay? If you own a business, and if you have not done a scrub before, call me. We'll do it together. Send me your financial statements, and we'll go line by line. I'll tell you exactly what I want to see in the financial statement. Send me an email at mlodge@lodge-co.com, and I'll tell you exactly what I want to look at, and you give me that financial statement and balance sheet, and then you and I, no matter where you are in the country, we can do this together. We'll go down line by line, and we'll begin asking the questions. If you can't do it yourself, but I know that you're bright enough that you can do it. I know you can. Ask your accountant to pull a financial statement that shows all the months side by side, January, February, March, April, May, in a nice spreadsheet, and then we'll go through it. Or you can go through it yourself and start asking those questions. Ask the questions, why? How come? What happened? Ask the questions. So that's it for today. Send me an email at mlodge@lodge-co.com, or call me at 877-778-1770, and I'll be more than happy to work with you and talk with you through the program. Go to my website at www.lodge-co.com and get to know us just a little bit more. This is Mike Lodge for the WBT. I'll talk with you. Everybody, go out there and have a great weekend. Talk with you soon.
Thank you for listening to the WBT with Michael Lodge. Join us again tomorrow as we explore more about business and taxes. Follow us on iHeartRadio and go to our podcast website at www.wbtpod.com and listen to all of our podcasts and read our blogs.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.